We don't have an intro.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. We gotta figure out a new intro. You know what my favorite intro was? When we spun the chairs up.
Oh, come on.
That was my favorite intro of all time.
You guys again? It's no joke. What are we watching?
Italy. Italy, all the way.
Come on.
All the way. Good to be back. In a new spot, space.
I know,
Nice.
and so much has happened since I last
Clean.
saw you
Yeah.
guys. Like so much. The world's like gone like
The world
completely
is
nuts.
upside down. Not us though. Standing straight.
Honestly.
Healthy. You know?
Honestly.
Family's healthy. Thank
Come on.
God.
Amen. Amen.
People in my circle are healthy.
Amen.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just so grateful to be here.
Come on.
To be back around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing.
I was going crazy. I wasn't sure when they were going to let barbershops open back up.
James, remember James?
James, welcome back, James.
This is my COVID here, man.
Come on, I know.
Finally getting cleaned
Wow,
up, man.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Wifey was like, oh, you have to stay home.
P, welcome back. Italy just took it.
Hey, Abraham! Hey! It's good to be back.
Come on.
How you been?
Alive.
How's the shop?
It's good. The shop, we're flipping still standing, and it's retail, which is like insane
Survived.
right now, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we survived it.
That's
Let me
good.
sit up, sorry,
I'm
Dad.
happy for you. Have you got your vaccine yet?
Not yet.
Are you gonna get one?
As soon as it becomes like less side effects,
Yes.
I think I will. Because my daughter has she's got a heart condition, and you
Okay.
know that some of it is
Yeah, yeah.
causing heart inflammation,
For sure.
right?
For sure. If I was in that
just
boat, I
wanted
wouldn't
to
take
wait.
either.
Yeah, my friend's mom actually got liquid in her heart.
Ooh.
Yo,
She's
how
like
did you get it?
famous woman,
got
Diane
mine already,
Brathwaite.
Yeah?
I
Yeah.
got Moderna.
You got the Moderna?
Yeah.
Two doses already?
No, only one.
Did you feel any side effects?
Oh, my arm felt sore, like someone gave me a punch in the arm, but...
Yo, they put it in a muscle, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Other than that,
I get that.
Can I stick a penny to your arm? Will it stick to you?
no. I tried. I felt so dumb after I tried it. Like, what are you doing?
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
So what made you want to get it? What made you decide to get it?
My father-in-law is 91 years old.
Yeah.
And
Good to see you, man.
I don't want to be the one that makes him get sick
Yeah.
and have that on my head. So for that reason alone, I'll get the vaccine.
Where are you stepping out to?
I gotta go pick up the wife.
Cool.
Listen, bro, this isn't gonna be a regular routine.
It is.
Eh?
I am.
No, man, drive your own car.
No, it's not even about driving my own car. So I'm picking her up from work.
And how close does she live to work?
Don't ask.
Right around the corner, Sean.
Not my
There's no excuse, bro.
The
I'll see you guys.
routine.
You have a good night,
The
bro.
love routine. See you next week.
Good to see you. Say what's up to Charity.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I know. My grandmother also got she got the vaccine. She lost some friends that were close to her as well. So she's been very just like cautious about it, right?
For sure.
Petey. Not that I want to go around like asking everybody, because really it should be your own privacy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that topic is like
Right? Should be almost like a personal thing now.
it's a personal thing, man.
Because so much is like determined by it now.
Well, exactly. I don't want anybody to judge me. You know what I mean? But nobody
Yeah.
asked me if I have a flu shot. No one's ever asked me that. Did you get
Yeah.
your flu shot this year?
Yeah.
No. I'm not anti anything.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting until they get themselves organized, because it seems very unorganized to me. And I don't trust it. That's all I'm saying.
my
anti, I'm
my
not
my
against it.
position as well.
Yeah, I'm not against it. Just get yourselves organized. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one's legal, that one's not legal, this one's effective, that one's not effective. We don't have this in stock, we have this one in stock. Oh, you can mix it now? What? Yeah.
I know. Indoor dining. We're the last place in North America
Why?
to have
What's going
indoor
on,
dining.
Ontario? What is
I don't
really
know.
going
I
on,
don't get it.
Ontario?
I don't get it.
Explain all this stuff. Like, we need to know what's going on, because why is everywhere else open
Yeah.
and we're
They
closed?
went and vaccinated 25,000 people in one day.
We're the most vaccinated country
In
in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
but we're still closed.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
I don't get it.
That's
I don't
just
get
pure
it.
confusion.
And it hurts because on social media I'm seeing people concerts, fairs,
Yes.
festivals.
Yes. Everybody's
They're having
getting back to their
carnival.
normal
They're still having
lives.
carnival wherever, and we can't have no caravana. I'll never forgive them for killing caravana. The
No
gym.
gyms. Yeah.
You
Still
guys,
in Ontario.
I even miss church.
They killed
I'll
off the
never
church.
complain about church again. Bill C10?
Yeah. They're censoring everything we say, man.
If Trump was around, this wouldn't be happening. I guarantee it.
Well-
and someone would have to answer for this COVID stuff that's been happening, because isn't that stuff coming out with Fauci and all this stuff now too? I
Yeah.
don't want to get into all this political stuff.
No, but let's talk
Trump
about the
did
Fauci
mention
emails.
this. The first lockdown, he talked about this on stage. He
Yeah.
talked about this, that there's going to be an investigation because Fauci did some stuff in Wuhan.
Yeah.
No one's even talking about it, right?
Fauci-
Yeah.
Trump didn't want him to do those tests in America.
Well, he wasn't in power those times.
Oh,
That was
okay.
under Obama's leadership.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're
What's
right.
this?
That was Obama thing.
So there was pre-testing?
Yeah, Obama was
They're
gonna.
working on some kind of.
Yeah.
They're working on something in the lab, and they wanted to have the lab. Don't quote me on this, but
Yeah.
apparently they wanted the lab in America, and
they
Fauci,
said no.
Fauci approached Obama, and they said no, it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Go to China with it,
Wow.
and they even give him money to fund
Funded.
the operation.
COVID
You're
research.
telling me Obama funded COVID research?
Yes.
For what?
And Fauci.
Him and Fauci, yeah, and then it got out. I don't know. Like I said, we're not there. We only go by what I hear, but apparently it got out, and then it started spreading.
And like
Yeah.
even this stuff that we're talking now, it's gonna get censored. Whatever you
This
post.
is what I'm saying.
No,
No,
that's-
understand now.
That too.
That's gonna get-
Exactly.
that's gonna get taken
Understand
down.
now how tight it is.
Taken down, eh?
I've never seen anything
Understand
like
now how much tighter it is.
Yes.
So let's see.
Why?
The thing is,
Why?
we're not going to stop talking. We can't stop talking. We can't stop talking.
Yeah. I'm
The
just saying, though,
barbershop?
it'll get taken down.
If you guys think there's
will.
a reason why the barbershop was the last place to open up, you guys.
this.
That's not by
Never looked at that.
accident. That's
Never
by
thought about it
design.
that way
No,
either.
that's by
'Cause this is where
design.
people come
This is
together,
the
right?
community hub.
Yeah.
This
Community
is the
hub.
community hub. One of the reasons why they don't want people in groups because they don't want people talking.
That's right.
Yeah.
Totally
They want
makes
people
sense, though.
spreading
And
messages.
sharing information, and you know what I mean?
This is it. So, I say my friend's mom actually got the vaccine and it put fluid around her heart. And when she went to the hospital, they weren't surprised. They told her like nonchalant, "Oh, it's probably the vaccine that did that." Then her friend's daughter has the same thing. So that means that getting fluid around your heart from the vaccine is common. They're not telling us stuff
No.
like this.
And they need to tell us this.
It
so
has
we
to
can
be
make a
told.
decision. So we can make a, you know what I'm saying? A calculated.
Do you feel like you have a choice?
But that's the thing, they're not
No,
even
no.
updating like
I don't
feel like I have a
CDS,
choice.
you know,
No.
the Convention and Disease Control or whatever it's called, disease control.
CDC.
They're not even updating it.
The thing is,
So like when you look at when last updated, it's like January. Well, how you gonna how you gonna give us old information?
Right.
People are doing this now, right?
if you go to Public Health Canada, it says that there's a risk, but that the risks aren't severe enough.
The risks.
That the benefits outweigh the risks.
Yes. The
It
benefits.
says that.
Is that true? Is that a fact? Like, and who's saying this stuff? Are these doctors saying this? Like,
Right? And how come all of a sudden minute percentages don't mean anything when minute percentages got us into this situation? You know what I mean? 0.2% of people can get COVID. Let's all get vaccinated. 0.5% of people get something in their heart. Oh, it's not a big deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let's get what's
right.
severe, what's not severe.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Let's see what we can say. And that's why I do want to mix it up. I don't want us to be banned from TV. I do want us to have a chance to have a voice. So we have to just find a way to speak
Yes.
in a way that's like,
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, We're allowed to be curious and do our own research.
Come on.
This is something that you're putting in your body for permanently. Like
This
it's not
is
ever.
what I'm concerned about.
There's a law against
There's
it.
no
It's called
room
the Nuremberg law, man.
that what?
Like you're supposed to know.
No,
You're supposed to
use
know
the
what they're
bathroom.
putting in you.
Use the
Like
Oh, really?
They have to give you the ingredients. They have to let you know. But
Okay.
this thing just says mRNA or something, and then people are getting stabbed with it, right?
Well, this is it.
Well,
Is
that's
this
against Nuremberg
based
code.
on?
Yeah,
But
this
is that code?
This is a universal code. Like
Does it
from
have to be
gov-
implemented though during emergencies? Because that's how everything is kind of being passed, right? Because
Well,
this is an
they're saying-
emergency.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's your choice, right? It's your choice to give it to your kids, right? But the way they're doing this is they're saying, okay, well, yeah, we'll give you a freezy if you drop your kid here and do it.
Freezy? You didn't even hear?
Since when you're gonna get a freezy to get a vaccine?
Since when can a 12-year-old make medical
Yeah.
decisions on their own?
Yeah, but
They
now
changed
they-
the law so
yeah.
that a 12-year-old can say, yes, I want the vaccine.
Yeah.
That's weird. No?
Yeah. In Florida, there's gonna be a concert. It's $18.
Yeah.
If you got the vaccine, it's $1,200 if you don't. Right? Yeah.
Insane.
And look,
We're not
look.
telling you, we're not
well,
forcing
look
you
at-
to get it.
look
We're
at
not
last
forcing you to
week.
get it, but
Look at the Leaf game. Look at the
What?
Leaf game right here in Toronto. They
What
only
happened?
allowed people with vaccines in. It's already becoming a two-tier system, right?
This is it. It's a
dividing
class
people.
thing.
And that's another reason.
That you got it, to stay in the right class.
My whole life,
Yeah.
I've been over here.
Yeah.
Me not stay over here so no more. If
Come
me,
on.
if me have a chance, me I'll come over here.
Come on, okay?
That's another reason.
All right.
'Cause
Interesting.
at the end of the day, ain't nothing gonna change. You're gonna have to take it at some certain point.
Yeah.
you know, it's
No,
messed up though because
I figured that.
it's messed up because you're black and unvaccinated. Now you got
I
two
know.
strikes against
Oh, I
you.
know.
Or how
Oh, I
many
know.
extra strikes
Oh, I
against
know.
us?
And
You
I
know what
had a
I'm
dream that we were dipping and dodging. We had to hide from. No, really, we were hiding, and we were like grateful to hide any kind of where we can hide. So, God forbid.
Locked down again, bro.
Okay, this
They're
was
saying
my
the same thing
question.
in
So we're going back
Australia.
into lockdown. We see a lockdown.
Australia is already saying that the cases are rising already in Australia.
There's a new variant.
The Delta variant.
and then they're
calling
giving you a
it.
booster. So even if you get the thing, you gotta
You have to
get a
take it
booster.
again.
Then every year you're like a guinea pig.
So what's the vaccine for?
I'm
You're
not-
gonna- like I said, I'm
no.
not anti.
You're not
Oh,
taking
you're
a
just taking
booster.
your one. Oh, Pete, can I see what you got as proof? Can I see your proof?
What kind of proof?
I don't know. Didn't you get a text message or something? A certificate?
Just to get
A
passport.
card?
I got a piece of paper that when I came from there, but I don't remember getting
small
a
piece of paper?
no, like a big piece of paper.
Okay.
No.
But I don't remember getting a text message.
Yo, P.
Is that what he has to
So-
use to prove it?
I
What
think
does he
so.
use?
I think so.
Yeah, there
Is there
is.
some
They-
sort of-
It's just to get a passport. You get a passport and they stamp it because that passport allows you to get on planes, right? It's gonna allow you to get into theme parks, recs, stadiums.
Canada has that right now?
Yeah, man.
Canada wants
No,
to
my
implement it
mother-in-law
by
has
the
it,
by
my dad
fall.
has it,
Okay,
my
see,
mom
this
has
is it.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody
he
has it. If
should've
you got a
gotten-
vaccine,
he
you have
should've
to get
gotten
it.
My mom
something.
doesn't have that though.
Yeah, she does.
I took her to get
The
her
doctor
vaccine.
gives it
I
to
didn't
you.
get her second one. I
The
wasn't here
first
which
one, my mother-in-law
The
showed
first
me.
one?
The first one, it's like a card. It says, okay, you got either Moderna, whatever, AstraZeneca, whatever, and then the second one. But yo, what the thing is, right? So people in my work already get the second one,
Yeah.
bro. They're dropping like flies, bro. Yeah. One lady got
Talk about it.
One lady got like a blood clot on her leg, right? Next lady, she's off work already for a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, my sister and my mom's partner are both sick off of the second one right now, like with flu symptoms.
second one.
Yeah.
That's where they put it in
Yeah,
your body,
man.
bro.
My neighbors.
I want to do that to myself. Why? Why?
To change up your class like this one, you don't want to get left in the last class.
Like-
You don't want to get
like,
left
the
in the
thing
last
is-
class.
the thing
We're gonna
is,
have to, you know, we're gonna have to borrow your
It
pass,
might
eh?
come. It
We're
might
gonna
I'm
need
in
your
Jamaica.
pass.
I'm going all kind of places.
Yo, it might
I don't know
come.
about you guys, but I'm out of here.
I'm gonna
I'm
need to
not
borrow your
staying in
pass.
Canada.
Um,
No way.
I have this neighbor that went to Jamaica. It cost him $1,200 just to come home and quarantine because you have to stay at the quarantine hotel.
Yeah.
And this
They're
is somebody
getting
who
rid
I
of
don't
that,
even know to
though. I
have
think they're getting rid of that. They're
$1,200.
getting rid of the quarantine hotel, right?
I don't know. Are
If
they?
you're
I
fully
didn't hear that.
vaccinated, you don't have to quarantine when you come back.
No.
Here it is. Again,
This is how it
we're not
starts.
forcing you to get it, but
We ain't forcing
Yeah.
you to get it.
We're gonna
It's
make
gonna
life
cost you,
very
yeah, yeah.
uncomfortable.
Exactly.
There's gonna be
Like,
a whole bunch of stuff you don't have
agree with
access.
Panther.
Right.
I agree with Panther in the sense that they're gonna make us get it, right? But for me, if I could buy some time, I'm gonna buy some time, right? Because people talk. People talk now. The media isn't the new news.
No.
It's all this TikTok
this.
and Instagram
It's
and this.
Yeah.
So eventually it's gonna come out, and if it comes out good, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back home. I want to see my family. You know what I'm saying? And like Panther said, he has a 81-year-old father-in-law.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get that, right? But me, I'm home all the time. I don't work with anybody. I'm locked in a thing. So I can buy my time.
Yeah.
My kids are working from home.
Yeah.
School from home.
Yeah.
So I can buy my time.
Yeah.
I'm like PTSD.
From what?
We're gonna keep doing this over and over.
I love that. PTSD from lockdown?
From lockdown, absolutely.
Okay, love it.
Barbershop lockdown, yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
I mean, I got PTSD. I don't know if we're gonna lock down in November. What's gonna happen? Keep our fingers crossed.
So,
Take it one day at a time, man. You worry, you know what I'm saying?
This guy's been working the whole time.
yeah.
Yo,
He's got to, you know what I'm saying?
I've been getting paid.
He's been working. That's right. That's why you can't listen to him.
I've been getting paid.
He's not the one that, he's not the person that listens to.
Okay, so perfect.
He's in a whole different boat.
What did we hate the most about lockdowns? Other than the business being closed, what were some of the things that you hated about it?
Just not knowing what the end. Just not knowing what the plan is. When is it going to end? What are we looking for? What are the things that are going to make us reopen? Like nothing, just nothing. Just close down and we'll tell you later when to reopen.
What about with law?
Nigga, I'm trying to talk, man.
I'm coming to you next. I'm going to be on you.
Yeah, you get your chance. You know what I'm saying?
See what, you know what I'm saying?
Camera on him, man. When you put the camera on him, he has nothing to say.
Okay, you stayed working. You stayed working the whole
But you know
time.
what? It didn't affect me,
Yeah.
you know, as it did other people because I'm happy go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? They lock it down, ain't nothing I can do. I ain't complaining. Because it is what it is.
Okay, so they lock it down again. No complaints from you, you're good.
No complaints. Once I can shop online, I'm good.
That's where she's going tomorrow morning.
You guys, some of the things that we hated most about lockdown.
Everything about it. Everything I hated about lockdown.
Did you get depressed?
The only thing I
or-
loved about it is that, you know, the government was able to give us support to stay home. You know, and thank God for Doug Ford and Pierre Trudeau for giving us money to actually stay home and to help with the rent that we needed for the shop and, you know, food. There was always food on the table, so I can't say I hated that about it. I actually enjoyed my time at home. I'm 54, so basically retirement, you know, so I hated it. I guess I hated about it is that, like, the unknown of the virus was more, you know, they lock you down for something they don't know, right? But they're still operating. The government seems to be working just fine. But they want us to stop working and not do anything. So, come on, I don't understand. Like, Walmarts are open,
Yep.
but small businesses can't open. But the spread of the disease is going to go through a Walmart first because nobody knows anybody, right? At least here we can trace, we can contact trace, we can know who's who. So I think it was those kind of lockdown things were, for me, personal, you know, in a sense that I think that we could have done it better. I think that
Good. That's exactly what I'm coming to.
Didn't really affect me at all.
I think if I was on the Danforth, we'd have been done.
Sorry, do you mind answering what you hated most about lockdowns? Like any aspect of it.
I teach, so I had to teach from
Oh wow! Perfect. What grade do you teach?
high school.
How was that?
It's difficult with like the kids trying to be online, trying to learn,
Yeah.
trying to do things that are hands-on. I teach science, so that it's not as fun.
Oh wow, yeah, for sure. Did you have to like change your own teaching style to fit like being on Zoom, make it more entertaining?
Yeah, things have to be like made digital, things that we wouldn't have digital otherwise. It makes it difficult when people aren't there for things that we're doing live, or even just trying to see things. It's not in person.
And did you notice a drop in student performance? Like did more
No,
students...
performance was probably better.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to monitor like what people are doing online as well. So
Okay, yeah. I know. Some of those kids got really good at cheating. Some of these kids got so good at cheating, it's unbelievable.
Marks
Anyways,
were
I shouldn't be
pretty
snitching on
good,
students, but yeah.
definitely.
Okay, so overall, what were the things that you, what did you dislike most about lockdowns? Like, what were some of the aspects
Just like most.
Not being able to shop, not being able to see family.
Yeah, just like I'm pretty social, so
Yeah.
like that aspect of it was probably pretty tough, I would say.
How did you cope? Because they said it was really hard
like
for extroverts.
online stuff. So
Yeah.
A lot of video games online with like teammates and people I went to college with.
Cool.
Zoom calls, FaceTime, stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey, things you guys hated most about lockdowns. What different aspects?
What did I hate most about what?
Lockdowns.
I didn't even notice it.
You didn't notice it?
Sorry.
No. Some people I know.
You know what? What I didn't like the most about the lockdown was not getting able to see my friends that stayed inside.
Yeah.
Because I was outside the whole time.
Me too.
But a lot of my friends were like, yeah, you know, I'm not coming out. So to be able to see those people again, it's a good feeling. That's what I miss the most.
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead, talk. I'm not filming you. I'm filming your knee.
Relaxation.
Rest.
Rest and relaxation. You know what? I ain't worried about dying from COVID because only the good die.
There you go. So everybody's been complaining about how Doug Ford, how Trudeau have handled it. What should they have done differently? What could they have done differently?
Not locked us down.
Same. Not locked it
Not
down.
locked us down for so long. You guys, they had us locked down for so long and wasn't making a difference. We weren't the ones that were spreading the COVID.
Yeah, it's rich folks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we come in here, you gotta sanitize, you gotta fill out forms. We weren't allowed to have a bunch of people in here. We were fucking doing our part.
Yeah.
There was no cases out of
I
here.
was in the penitentiary. I'll be real. I don't hide in time. I'm not trying to be cool, but I was in the penitentiary during COVID. I never knew what claustrophobic was until I went back. And it was COVID. And trust me.
What was the difference? So they weren't letting you guys outside of the cells?
The difference was when they seal off all your doors and seal off everything and you can't open your window and it's July and it's like freaking 30 degrees or whatever kind of Fahrenheit or hot like a beep and yeah. So but yet I don't want to talk about the thing and all that.
Don't worry about it. But that was good info. What should we have done differently? We're all complaining about what happened. What could have been done differently? Remember, there's a disease. It needs to be controlled.
Okay.
How do you do it differently?
Shut everything down. That means shut down Walmarts and the Costco's. Shut everything down.
For how long?
Give people a chance. Do it like by birthdays or license plate numbers or something. Let them come out of the house for go get groceries. But shut it down for a couple months. They say it takes what, 28 days? 28 days to clear up? Shut it down for the 28 days. But you got to shut everything down.
Everything.
TTC, everything. No movement. It's like how they did it on the first lockdown. And it worked.
Did it work first lockdown? Because there was a second lockdown.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, wait, you guys. A scientist. What could we have done differently?
I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. New Zealand did like complete lockdown, didn't they? And they still have issues. So I really don't know.
I don't understand.
Based on the science of it.
What they should do is, as Peter said, elaborate on that. Lock it down. Nobody in the streets. If you want anything, we have the army, we have the reserves, you know, and the cops, the paramedics, and the fire trucks on the road. No civilians. Whatever people need, you have a hotline. You know what I'm saying? And
Deliver the essentials, you know?
Who's they though? Who's
Walmart,
delivering?
the Walmarts, the stores that were left to be open.
But then who do you choose from Walmart who actually has to go to work is the thing?
Okay, what I mean is, I don't say inside workers. I mean everybody that is working there should be like the ones that are just taking stuff to people's homes instead of having people come to the store and having a contagious environment. Let the workers be there, let them put it on trucks, and let the trucks deliver whatever to neighborhoods, you know, that they get the things, right? Like,
So you guys think lockdown wasn't effective because we didn't lock down?
Killing.
Oh, my-
Amazon made a freaking killing because of lockdown. So all these grocery stores, like exactly what Sean's saying, Walmart could have done the exact same thing. Costco could have done the same thing. and then leave the small businesses open. Leave them alone. Or, like I said, lock everything down, and then start opening up the small businesses first, because it's more controlled, and then let these companies continue making their money by delivering. Yeah.
But then through something, a pandemic like this, I don't think any human is ready for it. No government, no scientist, no doctor can say when something like that hit, that they're like, oh, open a manual and let's
Well, no, but there are things in the States people didn't they do a full TED Talk on it?
Right, so
they kind of
had a test run. We had the test run in the first lockdown.
With SARS.
So we're supposed to be like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Because it's going to come back again. They should have known that it's coming back. The scientists should have. Right, so what are we going to do differently this time? We did the exact same thing. It actually even worse the second time around.
Yeah. How are you guys feeling about, you actually just bigged up Ford and Trudeau. So come the federal election next year, they're saying that there's, the provincial election next year, they're saying there might be an early federal election.
Yeah.
Are you voting to keep the same as usual, Trudeau and Ford?
For sure.
Yeah?
I have faith in them. I don't know. I'm
really?
I'm not saying that they're perfect. You know, governments all make mistakes. People, it's human nature to make mistakes, right? But what they did do for the people that were out of work, if you were able to get like the CERB money or the health benefit money, whatever it was, to take care of your parents.
Yeah, you like the response.
That alone,
the financial response.
is what keeps people sane.
Yeah, for sure,
you know?
for sure.
Look what happened in America. They gave them one check.
The worst.
Right?
Yeah, the worst.
That's why they don't want, they're not wearing masks, they're not going to the doctors, they don't care if they get COVID or not. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do because they're not gonna receive anything from the government, so why should they care what the government has to say?
Yeah.
At least the government gave us something to say, okay, you know what?
You can survive and feed your family. You voting these guys out of power? If you have the chance, are you voting Ford out of power? Or are you voting Trudeau out of power?
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, and put who in there?
Yeah.
Like, who can you really trust to put in there? But I think I'd rather stick to the evil I know than the evil that I don't know.
Okay, so what does that mean? So you're not voting Doug Ford out?
No. Actually, well, Doug Ford, we could change the face of
the party.
Change his, yeah, we don't need Doug Ford in there. I think someone else could go in there. But as far as Trudeau and stuff like that goes, I'll still vote Liberal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a liberal.
Do you feel like vote him out? I guess because with all my frustration, the only kind of consolation that I've had is, we can vote these guys out. I don't know where we're going, but I've been so frustrated with Doug Ford, you guys.
Of course.
It's like, I blocked him on social media. I was like, I can't. Oh yeah, I could not anymore. I felt him just so patronizing and I was just so frustrated.
I guarantee you that it's going to be the same whoever's in that power.
Yeah.
They're going to run into the same problems.
I don't have another name.
The demands of the people, the government just can't meet it. They just couldn't meet it. I don't think any government would be able to meet the demand of what we were asking.
This
you know?
is it. I don't even think we're clear.
And what's his name? The other Tory? John Tory?
Yeah.
He's going to bars and stuff.
Oh my God.
I didn't see him come down the street and come in here and say, you know what, guys? What are you guys doing to improve your situation?
But did you
could have showed an example to other barbershops, right? But no, he's going to bars.
Good point. Good point.
And having a beer with this is like an essential environment we're in. People need to get groomed, like it's job-wise and life-wise.
Yeah, right?
So Tory should have came into the doors, would have saw the example set from us. We had our by appointments already. We had social distancing by our chairs.
Monitoring people.
There's only a certain amount of people in the shop. He would have went by example, and then he would have said, you know what, barbershops could probably stay open if they run a system like this. Instead of seeing 10 guys sitting in a barbershop, waiting, and then you got the barbers plus guys in the chairs with no system, right? If barbershops ran a system like we're running a system, they'd probably be still open.
Let's see. I feel like they kept barbershops open not because of safety, but because of community. They don't want you guys talking. You get the chance to vote out Ford or Trudeau. Are you doing it, or are you keeping them
out?
Right?
Orange. May I go?
What's that? What party's that?
NDP.
NDP.
When them
Jack meat?
Jack meets him. That was who wants some color up there now.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm voting for him because I want some color up there. But really, my vote is a green vote.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna give my green vote to the orange because I want some color up there.
Yeah.
Were you doing the Every Child Matters, wear orange certain days? I've been wearing orange a long time ago because I'm half native too.
Yes.
But what about all those kids getting buried? Over probably 1,000 kids, innocent
We
kids
had such a good segment on that.
What happened to that?
Yes, I know.
Fire for the church.
Why?
After the kids have been found under the
Oh,
schools.
oh my God, I know.
Fire
No,
for
no, no,
the
no, no,
church.
I know. That's a separate thing though.
We need to talk about that too. How come no one's even talking about this?
That was so
You know
horrible.
that school that's at Regent Park, there was 17 bodies found in there in
No.
2017, and they just made a little bit of headlines out of it and then wiped it under the rug.
No.
No one even knows this, bro.
That's what
there
I'm
was
saying.
kids found in Regent Park, bro. 2017.
Yeah, but what I want to know is how come they find it all of a sudden now?
Because they've been
I
there
guess
all
they're doing
along.
demolition?
They've been there all along. Because of fucking.
There's something going on.
But
man.
also
They're trying to
think
take
about how
our
bad
mind
it
off
has
of
to
all this
be.
vaccine stuff too. I
Think about how
so.
serious it is
Yeah.
if one kid dies at school. One kid dies at school, it's a big deal for the whole year. Never mind 250 kids. That's
All of a
policy.
sudden they're finding
That's
all these
policy.
bodies.
What if these kids were black? Or what if these kids were Asian?
Yeah.
Or what if these kids were anything but indigenous?
I
dog?
know.
It'd
I
be
know.
war.
I know.
That'd be war.
I know.
Listen,
What if you're
America
white,
goes
bro?
to war over that.
I know. You're right. So I love this. What are some of the positives that have happened from lockdown
Well,
and the pandemic?
people, you know what I'm saying, some folks, like couples and parents, they got to know, you know what I'm saying, their children, you know, more in depth, you know, because before that everybody was, you know, busy, you know, trying to make ends meet, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, they get to spend a lot of time together and, you know, all the good habits and the bad habits came out.
Did that happen to you specifically at all?
No, I'm solo.
Okay. No, I just mean in terms of like reconnecting.
I didn't have to reconnect.
Pete. So he was like, let's talk about the positives that came out from the pandemic and lockdowns.
Positives, I would say, yeah, you got a chance to really take care of stuff that you don't normally get a chance to take care of because you're constantly busy working, you know. Yeah, just catching up on stuff that are important, I guess. Yeah, a lot of good positive things.
Positives from the lockdown?
I guess it's like now when you come out, you take everything for granted.
Come on, for sure. For sure.
Like when you're in lockdown, you don't have anything, but since being out of it, you just realize how amazing it is to be like able to go and do stuff.
Come on. Any positives? Did you experience any positives during the actual lockdown?
It's just being able to find yourself again, for me personally.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
What did that look like?
It was good. I mean, like, I enjoy staying at home now more than I used to before. Right? I like my own quality.
Your girl
time,
probably loves
privacy.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she loves that. Actually, now that lockdown's lifted, I've been going out a lot, so.
making up for lost times. What positives did you experience?
Everything. Everything that staying home provides. You know? I loved it. I mean,
Really?
But I've always been like that. I've always been love to stay home.
A
love to sleep all day.
Oh yeah.
You know? Wake up, eat, go back to sleep.
You're like, fantastic. Now
The only thing I did, change my batteries, man. That's it for my remote control, you know? That's all.
Honestly.
Enjoy it. You have to enjoy it, you know?
Honestly, Panther. Positives from lockdown?
Well, you learn how to make money.
Yeah, for facts.
Because if you didn't have some form of hustle, what the $900 every month? Who's living off that?
Yeah.
That's not paying a phone bill and providing groceries and getting some ganja to smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
fact.
at the end of the day, it made you more of a hustler, even if you didn't have it in you.
Did you experience any positives from lockdown?
Yeah, I didn't spend my money on like stupid shit like clubs, you know? I saved all that up.
Right?
And bottles.
Yeah, no bottle service for a year.
Crazy. So did you really see your money like change? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
like,
100%.
Crazy.
I mean, like especially in Toronto, like going out and shit, oh my god.
I want to talk about Lil Nas. Lil Nas X. You guys know what happened with him in his video and him dancing on Satan and all that stuff, and then coming out with the Satan shoes.
Take a little bit off that, Jay?
We just wanted to talk about the effects on kids, which is funny because
What's that right now? Yeah.
Lachlan had asked me the other day when I was hanging out with him, are you a Satanist? And I was like, what? How do you
what he asked you?
Yeah.
What did he ask you?
Are you a Satanist?
Oh, yeah, see? That's what that kid said.
Well, this is it. I was like, no way. Like, how does he even... He's 9. At the time, I thought he was 11 because Locke had told me he was 11 that day. But did you see what happened with Lil Nas X and dancing on Satan and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, you didn't catch any of that?
Fire! Sorry, no.
And then he came out with the Satan shoes.
No.
Satan shoes,
I
cool.
saw that. It had like blood in it or
Right,
something.
right. It had blood in it. The shoes had flipping blood in it.
Yeah, I would never partake in something like that.
Okay. So the whole idea with that is that, homosexuality, you guys are saying...
Truly, if that was real, they wouldn't be doing it. If they really believe, like, because people don't have that belief, right? That it's real hell and heaven and Satan and...
Yeah.
Right?
Huh.
But trust me, I know those guys that are making those crosses on their foreheads.
You think he doesn't believe in it?
They think there's no ramifications to that.
Yeah.
But there will be ramifications for that. Maybe not right now, but look at these guys that are getting killed through that. The way they have to use drugs to perform the way they do that. Right? That lifestyle that they're living is definitely, they're not only acting out like they're evil, but the evil that they're acting out, it will respond to them. And you know, like if you pray to God and you wish for God to give you good in life.
Yeah.
Well, if they're wishing for Satan, trust me, he'll come one day. You know what I mean? He'll come, and when he does come, they won't be like singing about it and making shoes about it. Like they think it's funny.
Yeah.
It won't be funny when it really comes. Because those actors, when they talk about selling their souls and stuff, they think it's a joke. We were in practice back in our days when we were younger.
Well, this is it. This is what I was telling my friend.
Never talk like that. Never say things like that.
Yeah, for sure. But I was telling my friend this. I was like, people that you see wearing like the upside down, like stars and stuff like that, sometimes they just think it's part of like, yeah, exactly, the Pentagon. Sometimes they think it's part of like rebel culture. They aren't necessarily Satan worshippers. Like they kind of like think it's just part of like being cool and like being bad, but they aren't necessarily like really into Satan. I think my problem with what he did is that he was saying, oh, you guys are saying we're all going to hell. Do we all believe that gay people are going to hell? No.
Ain't nobody going to hell. Ain't nobody going to hell.
That's not a natural...
Hell is a myth.
If you believe in the Bible, I guarantee you know what's happening. That's why these plagues are coming. So let me not speak, because honestly, the media controls certain things that I don't want to speak about.
What's the wages of sin?
Tell me, what are the wages of sin?
Death. So where does hell comes in? Anybody with no pitchfork and torture, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't believe in actual Satan? You just think that death and stuff like that is evil?
No, he's real. He is real. But he's not coming with a pitchfork
Jesus,
and horn.
the image of God, right? They made Jesus the image of God, right? No? The guy on the cross, right? That's the image of God, Jesus Christ, right?
For some people, for Christians.
For some people, they believe that's the image, that's what he looks like, whatever.
Yeah.
So some people believe the same with Satan. They look with the horns, red, evil looking, this and that. But no, I'm telling you, he's coming as a friend.
Yeah.
He's coming as somebody that you may trust.
This is it. And this is
that
what
offers you something that you may not get without asking that person.
No,
right?
and this is what I hated about the Lil Nas X thing. It's like he's recruiting people that might identify as gay to be Satanists. No, nobody grabbed that? Sorry, maybe that's just me.
Well, you know, the Bible condemns homosexuality.
What do we say about that, though?
Condemns worshiping other gods, whatever that
Thou shalt not.
Condemns a lot of stuff.
any material items, any things like that, covet another man's wife.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not kill.
Exactly.
Lie, steal.
Unless it's in self-defense.
There's a lot of things that are happening that people aren't really getting punished by God, they say, on earth. But
yeah, but God
now,
don't punish nobody.
But God is letting you live your life according to, okay, if you live it out of the rules of God, then if something happens to you, it may not happen to you directly, but what if your daughter gets sick and something happens because you were neglecting her because you're using drugs or something?
Yeah.
Or you're driving a car under the alcohol influence and you take lives of a family. You don't think you're suffering after that? You're going to be suffering like you're in hell after that.
Right.
He's young.
He's young, so you can't even blame him right now. How old is Nas X? We gotta ask that question.
Interesting. Okay, so we're taking the blame away from him. He's like he's for sure in his 20s.
Right.
It's an image that have souls.
He's still learning.
Pete,
I guarantee he's not gonna be like that when he's like 40 years old, 50 years old. He's not gonna be talking about God. I mean, sorry,
Satan.
He sold his soul and Satan.
Yeah.
Nah, man, he's a young guy. He's still trying to figure life out, and he's trying to find some kind of gimmick to sell records, right?
I love that. What do we think about kids identifying as transgendered, as homosexual at a young age?
I think it's because the way the world is, it's so open, right? It's so...
Is that a bad thing? Okay, so I'll tell you the truth. So...
I just don't understand how heterosexuals aren't talking about. We don't talk about it, right? Oh, I like. Sorry, it's too much. I like girls, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Not out there promoting it, say. Where homosexuals out there promoting, like they're. I don't know. This is the dichotomy though. But this sexuality. I know. No, I understand. I
know what you're saying.
Celebrated my sexuality.
I know what you're saying.
My friends say, "Yo, I beat the."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I know.
Really
what you're saying is nobody announces that they're heterosexual. Is what you're saying. Yeah. No, and I get that. But
why though? Why? I guess you know what? Ask again.
The lack of. I feel like the fact that there's less homophobia is better for people. It's weird. It's like this whole dichotomy because are kids being influenced? Yeah, kids are being influenced. There's no question kids are being influenced.
See guys kissing each other. They're trying to desensitize us to it.
Lil Nas X kissed a man during the BET Awards.
Yeah, so did Madonna. Remember when Madonna did that with Britney Spears I know,
but what I'm saying is because there's less homophobia, like my mom is a lesbian. Yeah. So like I grew up with the stigma of that. I'm a black person, you know what I mean? So it's like at school and stuff like that, it's like that's the flipping worst. But because it's like there's less homophobia, it feels better that there's less homophobia. Yeah. But it's clear that there's like some sort of agenda, so I don't even know like what. It's so weird.
I think because the cultures where you grow up in, like certain countries where you go to now still to this day, they don't condone it.
Yeah.
Like say in the Muslim world, right? There's certain places they throw these guys off the roof of buildings because they're gay. You understand? So certain cultures that you grow up with, like the culture that we grew up with,
exactly,
it was wrong to be that way. It was
so I'm saying, as somebody that loves somebody that's gay, it feels better that there's less homophobia.
That's what they were feeding us. That it was wrong. They told us that. We weren't thinking about this stuff.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I was just a kid.
It was something that was told.
But this is what this is exactly, that's what they if they want to say that this is wrong, they can come out, and when I say they, I mean the media or whatever, the powers that be. They can come on and say, "Yo, it's wrong," and then all of a sudden now we have to change the way we think again. That's just how it is.
So it's right.
You do whatever the hell you want, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to answer at the end of it, right? That's not my problem. Exactly. But don't shove it down our throats and our children. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall, you know what I'm saying? If that's your thing, knock yourself out.
I don't even know what I'm coming to you to ask. Exactly. Okay. Can a child identify its sexuality?
No.
At what age can you identify your sexuality?
Puberty.
13?
Yeah, for girls it might be a little bit earlier, but yeah, around those times when those feelings start coming and you start changing. And even then, it's too early because just your emotions could be sending you in the wrong direction. Your body's changing. You're going through some. You think that you like this, but you actually don't even like that. You don't even know yet. Well, like, why are you so concerned about that at a young age anyways? This is what kills me. Why are so many kids concerned about that at a young age?
Because they're making it a thing.
Yes.
But
who is?
It's what you see, right? So we see. And
I feel like man like Lil Nas X.
Because when we were small, yeah, it was out there, but it wasn't no thing that we're like you know, I don't even want to say the wrong thing and then offend somebody, right?
No, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay, Locke was telling me about binary.
I don't even know what this is.
He knew all the terms.
I don't know what that is.
He knew all the terms.
I've never even heard of that before.
These kids are affected.
I don't know what that means.
These kids are affected. And then when he asked me if I'm a Satanist, I was like, nah, B. I was like, no, that's not
binary sounds like benign. Like, you know, when they take something out of your skin they bring it for cancer testing?
There are a lot of adults that don't even understand that language. So I feel like it's inappropriate in children. I just do.
And the only reason they know about it.
And I don't feel like kids gotta put themselves in boxes.
It's the internet.
You gotta understand it.
It's the internet.
You gotta understand it.
The internet.
Are we at fault for not letting kids label themselves? Because then that's the accusation. You know they tell you not to gender your child until the child chooses a gender.
That's madness. That's madness. Everyone's born with a gender. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys, like, you see, they take things too far. Like, okay, yeah, we accepted this, we accepted that, but then they want to go a step further until we accept that. And then they're going to go a step further until we accept that. At the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, bro, go and do it. I don't even care. It doesn't affect me. Yeah, I'm not doing it. You're not doing it to me. If that's what you like, then go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not talk to you over it. I'm a grown person.
And this is what I resented about Lil Nas X doing the whole Satan thing. We don't all feel like gays are going to hell. Not everybody's associating gay people with hell and Satan. You know what I mean? No? Okay. So I read this article. Okay, so this article is based on being gay actually being genetic. And there being telltale signs, like even in your fingers and your hair, on whether or not you're gay. So in a man, we don't have to look at each other's fingers, but in a man, supposedly if your index finger is bigger, so if this finger is longer than this finger, you're gay.
What?
If your index finger is longer than your ring finger, you're gay. And if your hair pattern swirl, if your index finger is longer than your ring finger, that's the finger beside your thing, you're a gay male. I'm just saying this is what science has shown. And if your hair pattern goes counterclockwise, and if your hair pattern goes
counterclockwise, get me married. I thought never. So what?
We can't tell you.
I'm never gay then. Is that what you're saying?
No, but your finger is like outrageous. And if your hair pattern goes counterclockwise.
Why is that?
Because they're saying that being gay is actually genetic.
So if
I guess they've been doing studies. So they've studied hair patterns on men, and most gay men have counterclockwise hair pattern, and most gay men have index finger. Their index finger is longer than their ring fingers.
Who's saying that? The gay community?
No, you got not the gay community. This is the scientific community. They've been really trying to figure out why people are gay. Is it a genetic thing, or is it basically nature versus nurture? And they found that they're saying that it's genetic. They're saying that it's genetic. They're saying it's genetic.
That's not genetic.
What's his name, son?
If that was genetic.
Dwayne Wade's son chose to become Tierra. Remember?
Have you seen Dwayne Wade's son though? Dwayne Wade's son looks like a little girl. 110%.
And the parents okay that, right?
110%.
They ain't got no choice.
From the voice to the face, everything.
You ain't got no choice. How that kid he got to check.
Why does he look like a girl? Because he wears makeup?
I'm talking bone structure, the way he's talking, everything is a girl. Everything is a girl.
But he's trying to talk like that, no?
I don't know if he's trying. I can't tell you what's going on.
Why can't
Maybe
he
he
just
is.
talk normal? Why can't you just be gay and talk normal? I don't understand.
Exactly.
Why you talk? Why you
Exactly. So this is what this article was saying. The article was saying that there is a physical genetic difference.
Happy? Isn't the term gay happy in certain places?
Yes.
But you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be all, you know what I'm saying, like more feminine
Okay.
goddamn woman, like cut that shit
If
out.
being gay is a genetic thing, what does that change? If you can't help being gay, what does that change?
What does that change? Nothing. You're gay. Ain't got nothing to do with your fingers or your hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that.
Being gay is genetic. What does that change? Does that change anything? The fact that you can't help being gay.
It's a choice. You choose that choice. It's not brought upon you because it's a choice.
Final word. Man, we touched on a lot of things today.
So many stuff.
Lots of stuff. What can I say? First, what did we talk about first? We talked about the positive things and the negative things about the COVID lockdown and how things should have been done differently. What can I say? Everybody has their own opinion. I think this should cover everything. Everybody has the right to choose whatever they want to do. I don't think anybody should dictate to anybody what they need to do and what should be open, what should be closed. That goes for the government, everybody. You choose your own path in life. Period. Perfect. This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another week of Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
I did it.